never officially retired. The club's tried to retire me a couple of times when I was RDO, and other than that, I've never said that I wouldn't play. So been all good with the body, so why stop? In the UK I played number 8 but threw the ball in. So it sort of stemmed from there, and as I've got slower, I've moved more in the front row, and pretty much they won't let me out of there at the moment. So yeah, I remember it quite vividly. We played Otatahi for Div 2 beforehand in the old grounds in Ferry Road, and then a couple of us jumped in the car and got across the Burwood and got Daltz got it. Andy Dalton got injured, and I managed to get on the side of the scrum with Johnny Leo and Billy Roll, and it was pretty good times. Obviously 2003 when we won the title, and it's been a long time since then, but it's those memories are still etched there, and see the odd photo every now and then, and yeah, they're probably the biggest memories, and it's just the mates that you play with, and the guys like in 2009 when we won the DCL off Christchurch in the last round robin game of the season. Even though we were out of the comp, that was the only game they lost that year. So there's a few moments like that, but it's more about the people. It's just sort of what I've done. I haven't really until you do things like this that don't really happen that much, and you just sort of see what happens, and maybe at the end when I stop playing, don't know when that will be, but that will be probably something we look back on pretty proudly. When I played over 100 games, and Dad said he reckoned he played over 200, so I thought I'd tick that one off and get one up on him, and the amount that he put into the club, and the powerful people that he was involved in coaching, like he's part of that. He was the coach of the Marist team in the 80s when they had the likes of Steve Hansen and Ozzie McLean and Gary Hooper and Kelly Hansen, and my uncle was in there, but they had a great group of guys, Adrian Kennedy, and guys that went on to coach and for long periods, and a lot of them went professionally, and then being able to have good coaches coach you through is massive, and that's probably one of the biggest things the old man brought to the club. But Mum and the rest of my family, Jen and my sisters Christy and Erin, and they've all been part of the club, and just rip into whatever needs to be done when it needs to be done. He's ripping into it already, so he's 3, and it's pretty proud that he managed to get his first play of the day on Saturday, and scored a couple of tries, which was pretty cool. He does way more work on defence than I do, but and he's only 3, so it's pretty cool, and pretty exciting that we've got another one on the way in August, another boy. So there's a high chance he'll get to give it a nudge as well over time. So.
Done that, we'll have a good opportunity to have a crack next week against Christchurch.